That battle royale company. I think I already said this, but I didn't like that company. I'm talking about Nexus, right? I feel like some good VTubers came out of it, but everything about that company pissed me off. Everything about that company rubbed me the wrong fucking way. Oh my god. For those of you who aren't in the loop, there was a VTuber company that popped up, and their mindset was basically, let's pump out as many VTubers as possible. And as long as one of them strikes it really big, we'll make back all of our money. It's like... And they lied on their website about stuff. Like, they were just so out of touch with the industry. They were like talking about how like Gargura debuted and then HoloLive debuted, and you're like, bro. Pitting your talents against each other is certainly a move. Yeah, very interesting. There was another company that used to, like, on their homepage, sort their talents by most subscribed. They changed it, thank god. But that also caused like a lot of stir in their community. Jorino, thank you. I remember watching a Halloween debut right in the middle of lockdown. I got married and divorced in that time. Flow of time is crazy. That is crazy. Is it alphabetical now? I believe, yes, I believe it is alphabetical now. There's been companies that got outed for pitting their talents against one another. Yeah. I'm gonna give a hot take. I understand like why you would do it, right? I don't think it's a good idea, but it, like, in theory, it makes sense that you would want to like encourage your talents to work harder, because at the end of the day, it does benefit everybody if one talent is doing better, right? Because if one talent is like doing really well, then the resources from that talent can still go to everybody else and boost everybody else. But the problem is in practice, yeah, they want friendly rivalry, but it's not gonna be a friendly rivalry. It's going to be a bunch of Menhera evil bitches trying to tear each other down. It's a terrible fucking idea. All you're going to do is make your talents hate the other talents. It's fucking insane. You start naming names to make the rivalry be rivalry. It's bad. Yeah. It's like, you don't want that. You want, in my opinion, you should want your talents to be friends with each other. You should want your talents to want to lift each other up and not be scared of anything positive happening to the other talents. This is one of my complaints about Irium. The fucking Irium leaderboards. It's like, on one hand, I really like that with Irium, there are the opportunities to have like the subway ads. For those of you who don't know, Irium is a VTuber live streaming app where you can go on it and you can watch VTubers, and yeah. That summarizes it. And they have a leaderboard system where you can essentially like donate bits. To put it in simple language, you can basically like donate bits in order to get people up on specific leaderboards whenever they enter contests. And so these contests, sometimes the prizes will be like, get your name on a bottle of sake, get your face in a subway station, here's a ad in Shibuya or whatever the fuck. And at first I liked this. I was like, oh, you know, this is a great opportunity for like some up and coming streamers. You know, it's like people developing like core communities and stuff on Irium. This is very interesting. I like this idea. But the streamers on there started like botting their numbers and everything, and then like schizoing out on each other, and like you go on Twitter for a while, you would go on Twitter and they're like trying to fucking cancel each other, and you're like, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? Yay, Douglas MacArthur, think I'm BB. Oh boy, schizo meltdowns. Yeah. I'm Holly, think I'm BB. Thankfully, you joined one of the few companies that have lasted the test of time. Hope we have many more years. Hopefully. So much shit flinging, yeah. They started eating each other, yeah. They started eating each other alive. And it's like, I don't think you can have leaderboards, man. I don't think you can have like numerical contests. I think it creates issues. Sounds like the Hunger Games. Sounds like a CIA psychology experiment. It's detrimental. I feel like the way to go for that would be like Irium can keep track and they can be like, oh, we want to showcase this person or something. But like, numbers are bad, okay? They kind of become bad when you create a competitive environment with them. Because it's like, even without a competitive environment, people get upset, right? Like, the reality of the situation is, okay, like if here's like an example. If somebody, okay, wait, I have a personal example. Okay? So back in the early days of Face Connect, okay, back when we all first debuted, I had 700 viewers on my debut stream. And that instantly fell off my next stream to like 40 people. That made me feel bad, man. I was like, oh fuck, like what am I doing wrong? I have lost that many viewers. Fuck. And then I saw my coworkers doing so much better than me. So my coworkers were doing way better than me. And that there was no competition involved. I love my coworkers. Tenma had already been my friend since before Phase Connect, and like management wasn't like encouraging a rivalry or anything, but I still felt like very like, oh shit, like I'm not carrying my own weight, you know? Like I am inferior to my coworkers. I am not doing enough. I am like, there is something wrong with me. Blah 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 blah. I feel the post-debut drop-off is always inevitable. I agree. Well, actually, I don't agree. I think with corporal VTubers, it's inevitable because there's so much like advertising and everything that happens outside of it. Aki Rose had the same worries. I think Mel as well, right? Loose change, thank you. Hot take kayfabe rivalries mostly work with men. Yeah, it makes sense to feel that way. Yeah, I felt very upset, and that was without any outside encouragement. And it did make me think like, oh, like I'm fucking garbage. Like, so now imagine like weaponizing your talent's emotions like that. Like, imagine if somebody in Phase Connect had come up to me and been like, oh, well, you see how much more successful Tenma is than you? You should try harder. You should knock her down a peg. It's like, nobody did that. But like, if somebody had done that, you know, it's like, oh, well, even if you go like, oh no, like that's a deranged thing to say, right? You're still like very emotionally vulnerable. As be pouring gasoline on a fire. It does like start to put like, it would start to put like more doubts and stuff into your head, and it's like, it'll still affect you. Yeah. I don't know. Competition when internal can be good, but when you start looking for external reasons, it goes bad quickly. Yeah. If you look into yourself and you're like, I want like healthy competition, like that's one thing. But I don't think, my personal opinion, I don't think VTubers should fight each other. I think a rising tide lifts all boats, whether it's in your own company or outside of your company. If there are more VTubers, if there are more people watching VTubers, that's good for everybody. That means the pool has become bigger. That means more sponsorship attention for people. That means a larger viewer base that then might like filter off into other areas. It is good for everybody. And for awareness, thank you. The Tenma menace remains unaddressed. Insane, thank you. 8 numbers, not Pipkin, just don't like them. VTuber market cap. It's also mostly a waste of energy. The rising tide is diminished by that. Yeah, I think she's hinting that no Phase Wars 3. Phase Wars is not like an actual rivalry. It's just video games. But maybe I'm autistic, but I'm so used to friend groups and our coworker groups that fall apart for petty reasons, so I'm shocked you guys are all so tight-knit. I'm kind of shocked as well. I'm very grateful for Phase Connect, and I hope we can maintain a good atmosphere here. I have a personal policy, like nowadays. I don't join any group chats. I will not join any group chats for like hanging out or whatever. I think those are dangerous. I have like group chats where it's like, okay, what do you guys want to collab with next? But I'm not doing the group chat like, no. Treating the group chat like a chat group, no. From what I've seen, every VTuber brings something new to the table. My list of who to watch grows. Hell yeah, makes sense. They're not real wars. Wait. Okay, anyways, back to the game. Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.